I'm not amused by your jokes. Okay, so we have 16-degree milk, and we made a lot of mistakes in my last class, so we're not going to make the same mistakes this time. We're going to add 1 cup of sugar to our mixer.
How much did I add?
1 cup of sugar.
Yeah, I added before you.
Yes, I'm mixing the recipe right now. So you're basically writing the recipe for the ice cream.
Oh, miss. You made a boo-boo.
That's okay. Trust me, that's going to be the smallest of any boo-boos I make.
That's not pretty small. Miss, that's not pretty.
Apparently I have a hole in my bag. It's okay. It's fine. We have these things called wipes. Trust me. I'll show you guys. If you guys want to stay, I can show you the video of what happened in my last class. Because whoa, mamacita.
Are you gonna add more sugar to a mixture?
1 cup of sugar.
Why is that funny to you?
We're only going to add 2 cups of milk. The last time I screwed up and added 4. That's way too much.
So,
Did it go everywhere?
Everywhere. You had like an avalanche. You know the volcano that you do with the baking soda and the vinegar?
watch it be not sweet enough.
It'll be fine. Okay, we're going to add 2 cups of sugar, which is half of this. I'm sorry.
Milk?
2 cups of milk.
Why don't you use a cup? Because we ain't got no cups out here. We heard. Well, there's cups in the cabinet.
You know, I just use this one for the sugar, but
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna eyeball the 2 cups. Okay, that's enough. No, honey, the rubber one. I call it a rubber scraper, but I'm from Missouri. Apparently, tennis shoes are not sneakers, and suckers are not lollipops. I don't know. Anyway, all right.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna turn this on. Ah! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I really got scared.
Did you really?
Yeah, I really did.
You guys can just fly for it. Anything happens.
I was like,
Wait,
I gotta wait for Esther. I'm dissolving the sugar right now. Sugar and water, and then I'm gonna put some vanilla. Sugar and milk. Thank you. I'm gonna keep drinking the coffee, and hopefully I've been working on this
oh,
since
that's
like
vanilla extract. That's
6 o'clock this morning.
bomb.
So we're gonna make vanilla ice cream. So I need a teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon of vanilla. The temperature in here is oh no, it's not. That was too close. It's 23 degrees Celsius in here. The classroom is 23 degrees Celsius. You might need that information later when you're talking about things that might
It's
affect
23?
it. 23 degrees Celsius, yes. And the milk was what, 16?
Yeah.
Holy sticky Batman.
That means the milk is cold.
The milk is colder than the room, that's true.
Hey.
We started at 13.
No, but like, oh, so it's getting warmer. By the end of the day, it'll be like room temperature.
Well, I'm going to put it back in there.
Oh.
But that's good. That's great.
How's that for?
What? How's that wrong?
Yeah, you did the rubber strip. That's a spatula. She gave you the wrong one. I know what you meant.
Thank you, Esther. We've added 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla to our mixer.
And milk is 16. What is the temperature?
The milk is 16 degrees Celsius.
Wasn't that bad, miss? Rice?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
This is what you sound like.
Isn't that right? Yeah. So you need to put gloves on it.
I should. I just forgot my UGG glove at home. All right, are you ready? Let me turn this off so you can hear me.
Can I touch it? Push it your eyes.
What color do you want your ice cream to be?
Yo.
We can have
Yo, apply.
blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue.
I want
We're going to add some blue.
magenta.
You want
Add
magenta?
some blue. Damn, you added mad blue.
Then it will be purple.
I like blue.
All right, we're going to have some blue ice cream. We had pink ice cream in the last class.
Oh, that's lit. Y'all should done pink again.
I love blue.
All right. So you want to write some observations about this. This is a box of dry ice. Have you guys seen this before?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen it in
Excellent.
videos.
So,
Except it's liquid.
dry
Oh,
ice,
no, that's liquid nitrogen.
that's liquid nitrogen. Dry
That is
ice,
so
does anybody
cool.
know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Dry ice.
It's like, no.
Ice that's really
It is carbon dioxide,
I was about to say that, miss.
okay?
Those are the-
But it is frozen carbon dioxide.
So how much are we adding?
So it's solid. Very good. So this is frozen carbon dioxide. Where do we usually experience carbon dioxide?
Antarctica.
When we breathe it out.
We breathe it out, okay? So we breathe it out. What form is it in as we're breathing it out?
A gas.
It's a gas. So at room temperature, yeah, don't do that. At room temperature, carbon dioxide is usually in gaseous form.
Hey,
They have super cooled this. How cold is this?
super cool.
Really cold.
Guys, the information is on your thing. You already you threw those on the
It's
floor.
on negative 78.
It's negative 78.5 degrees Celsius,
Wait,
which is like even colder in Fahrenheit.
Alex. What did you buy those at?
Oh, give it to Ricardo. She needs that so she can do her homework. Huh?
Where did you buy those?
This is negative 78.5 degrees Celsius. I bought this at the ice store on Kirkland, and
How much does it cost?
this whole box was $15, but that's because I had to pay the dollar surcharge for using a credit card. But it's $14 in cash. It's very cheap, which is great.
I'm gonna get like
All right. Now the fun thing about this is, what is this stuff doing?
icy lemonade.
What's it doing?
It's
Oh, listen. This is my favorite part of life.
Why are you touching it?
You hear that? Do you know what that noise is?
The cold.
No.
Is
Do you know
that the
how
atoms trying to move off? No.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
What did he say?
It's the, you know how I'm always saying that heat is just the wiggle?
Yeah.
That's the wiggle. Okay? So that's the atoms actually wiggling. It's like mind-boggling. But also, what does ice usually turn into?
Liquid.
It usually turns into liquid. The thing about
That's
this,
wet.
the thing about this is,
Can I
it
use that?
is so much warmer here in this room that it's not even turning to liquid. What's it turning into? It's turning into a gas. So it's going from a solid to a gas. Does anybody know what that process is called? I think you already know some of these. When you go from a
Special
solid to a
evaporation.
liquid, what's it called?
water cycle.
Nope.
Melting.
It's called melting. When you go from, now hold on a second, ready? When you go from a liquid to a gas, what's it called?
Evaporation.
That's evaporation. Great. So we're going straight from a solid form to a gas form. That's called sublimation.
Sublimation.
I have water here. This is not my coffee.
Whoa.
All right?
That looks nice.
Can I drink
Wait,
that?
can you eat that? Like.
You could drink it, but
You could, but you want to be careful that you don't get the dry ice on your lips because it kills anything that comes into contact. Like it'll kill your cells immediately. You don't have to volunteer for this. But think about if maybe you've had a
can I
wart
record
removed.
this?
That is
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine. If you guys want to, if you guys would think about if you've ever had.
I have my
I won't-
phone.
Somebody send it to me.
I'm also recording it here.
I'm about to
No, but ours is better, miss. You can't really.
Ours is better. But yes, when you get in there, you can see that it's boiling.
Damn, guys.
See?
Wow.
You can see it's actually.
You're right, the
What do you
ice is-
feel? I mean,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna
touch it.
touch that.
Oh, it's
Still
I'm gonna
in
touch
water
that,
form.
yo.
Why you scared? What?
All right, it's just very quickly. It's basically boiling in there, and it's turning into the gas
You know what I wanna do
very
is,
quickly.
when
So
I
it's
go
just
home,
gas bubbles.
I'm gonna go buy some and put like my juice in there.
Okay, listen. If you are going to buy this, you cannot really handle it very much. I mean, here, it's very hot. It's very cold, and it feels like it's hot because it's burning. So if you guys have ever you have to move it around. If you guys have ever, like, maybe gone with a little sister or something who had a wart and they freeze it off, this is what they do. Is they take it and they leave it, but that's good. They take it and they leave it on the skin, and basically what it does is it kills the skin because it freezes it super fast. It's like getting frostbite. You're going to hurt your fingers.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
It does. It starts to hurt because what happens is it starts to kill your cells, so you have to be very careful. You can handle it quickly, which is okay.
So it's like Hot Pocket.
It's sort of, but it's like the opposite of something very hot. It's super duper cold. It has the same effect.
That's purple.
Your finger will, right. So like if you've ever been outside and gotten frostbite because you're outside for too long, that's what it's going to do. Okay?
Oh, I think he was drinking it. Oh.
No, this is my coffee. This is just the regular
So how
coffee.
does it keeps doing it? Is it like it stops?
It just hasn't, it was a big piece, so it hasn't gone away yet. It's still in there. It's getting colder, so there's still a piece in there.
Why are you touching it?
Sugar, you want
So
it?
she can. She's not gonna die.
I'm not going to die, it's true. Okay? All right, we're going to get a different towel because this one is gross. It's very, 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 very cold. You need to be careful. We learned that really cold plastic breaks very
Don't
easily.
forget it can hurt your fingers.
It's another thing we learned
You kind
yesterday.
of said that like 4 times.
No, no.
Oh, I don't know.
Let me see.
Somebody get it, because I don't want to burn it.
Yeah, throw it.
Burn your finger.
You can burn.
Breathe your finger
Well,
down.
hold it up, yeah. It'll burn.
Okay, so I'm writing this. So the eyes goes from like little things.
So the other thing that's very interesting about this, when you're boiling like water, where does the steam go?
I can know that. That's just because I'm a thing. Hot. Fuck, I cannot say.
What?
Hot smoke goes up and like rate and I can't even speak right now. I'm not even
They
gonna
have to
say
make
it.
that fog and like in the, you know how
Yep.
there's like
Yes. The fog machines have dry ice.
That's why that fog is going down because it's cold.
like when you're on stage.
So this is what
and they do
choppers
that.
use in their videos.
Like when you're on
When
stage
it gets
and
hot,
you
it
do that
goes
thing.
up.
That's how they make films.
Choppers.
Oh.
What do they do in a music video?
Careful, careful. Don't keep it in one place. Jason, do not recommend that he hurts himself.
On the stage
Okay?
when they're about to do something.
Oh,
All right.
Look,
you put that in the fog machine?
I know. It's okay. Oh, you have smoke in your hands. Wow. All right.
She said that.
That's what they would put it.
She said some of them.
Then what would make it go like?
Well, I mean,
Fog machine type of-
we had a bottle, like a bottle of water earlier, and when you put it in there, you can make like little smoke puffs. It's kind of hilarious. Well, I don't have a bottle.
I
You
do.
can see like the.
It's weird.
Yeah, the smoke is coming out.
I love my hair.
You can see like little spiky stuff coming out.
Oh, that's yeah. There's it's growing up into the little crystals. That's freezing the water that's in the air around, so it's making little like icicles basically. It's very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very cool. This is
What do
super
you want
fun.
about them?
This was like most of the reason that I wanted to do this, just because it's fun to play with friends. All right, so we need to start to write our procedure again. Were you finding a water bottle or no?
I have one.
Okay. Wait till we get the bottle. It's gonna be way funner.
You're way too late, Chris.
I don't care if I'm late. I'm always late to
It's
everything.
true. He was probably late to his birth.
What?
He'll be late to his own. He'll be late to
I
his
was
own
actually
funeral.
early. I was actually early for that. Dogs, I was early for that. 8 minutes.
Wait, can I
Yeah,
put some water in that? Hold on. Put a little bit of water in that.
Is that a cooler?
It is. It's an insulated bag. This is my let's go to the beach with some snacks bag. Actually, this is my let's go to every sporting.
How much? Miss, how much?
I like half full. How many time? Ooh, we gotta hurry up. I think this is gonna work a lot better this time because I've made all my mistakes in my homeroom. You guys really benefit from not being in my homeroom.
I want to be done.
Actually, you
I'll
guys.
be late like 40 minutes like you.
Yeah, Ricardo knows how much of a mess homeroom is. Thank you. We cannot put the lid on it. Why?
Oh,
I'm already
Oh,
hit.
Paper class.
Oh.
To escape.
Let's get it.
So here, this is easier to see.
Let me see, miss. That was really on the snap.
Wait. Why?
Because the bubbles, the gas is just forming underneath as
You should have
bubbles.
put hot water.
Snapchat views.
Are you witnessing? No,
That's not
no,
hot.
just sit down.
You can't put water in and drop it in the water?
Here, you can put some, I mean, if you want to pour it in here.
Oh, you can't close it because if you. Oh.
No, because then it will.
Move your hand from my
The
Snapchat
bubbles,
views.
the
But I want
bubbles
to see
are
the bubbles.
smoky.
I want to see the bubbles.
Nah,
Slide it out. Don't do it.
Well, now I can see the bubbles.
Whoa.
Why you make so
Cats are making big clouds out here.
Wait, let's touch the water.
It's okay. It's just cold water.
Pop.
Don't touch the ice though.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second. Did you guys do the fun thing?
What? That's crazy. Anyways, I have full life.
I do better. Oh.
You know what? I'm so tired of hearing that from you stoners.
It looks like oh.
It's so much.
That was cool.
Oh, yeah, Paul.
Like, I got you.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of hearing that from
Can I what?
Inhale it.
Yes, it's just carbon dioxide. So the guy that I bought this from, he was very chatty this morning at 6:30. He was telling me I had to sign a waiver that says I'll be very, very careful and I won't let you guys burn your skin. He told me that somebody at Everett High School, like 3 students at Everett High School for some reason ate some, and I was like, whoa, why would you ever eat? Well, I mean, if